Right, we're back in the house and it must be, I don't know, day 12 or 13 or something like that. It's taken bloody ages. Anyway, again, apologies for the Boris Johnson style haircut and the completely unshaven. Yeah, Wayne's the same pretty much as well. And I've never seen his hair that long either for a long time. So what we're going to do today, Wayne?
We're going to fit the hand wash basin. The first job this morning is to fit the taps. So on from the last one where we fit the waste, we've now got a tap. Traditionally the hot goes to the left and the cold goes to the right, and that's got to fit on there. And you get with the tap the flexible hoses as well. And on one of the hoses it's got a red band on it, so that would indicate it's for hot. So we're going to take the red one, we're going to flip the tap over, and these only go on hand tight. Spend a couple of seconds just lining it up nicely and start to put it in. You'll notice there's a little rubber here, and that's got to be tightened up until that rubber's up to the underside of the tap. You can see that's in there now. We just keep turning it round. It's getting tight. As in my hand, that's now fit. Got to get the cold one. The other one's got to be the cold one going on the other side. Exactly the same thing happens. We just line it up so we don't cross thread it. It's going to be a fraction difficult more to put on because we've got one in place now. But there we've got it. Going in nice. And they're both nice and tight. What you can't do is stick them both through there at the same time. So we've got to put one through, and with a bit of bend of the other pipe, a little bit of jiggle in, and we'll find that goes through as well. So that's now got to go through underneath. And then we need to find our fixing kit. So this is our fixing kit. And what we're going to do is we're going to bust open our fixing kit. I'm going to present that to the underside. So, see in the end it's got a slot, which will be very useful for a screwdriver later on. We'll take off the nut. That sits in there. And you notice there's a difference between one screw thread and the screw thread. And this here just allows you to put a tool on it and just give it a little bit of tighten. Or likewise, you can stick a screwdriver in the end and tighten that up. So get a little screwdriver. Oh, wrong one.
How did you do that, Wayne?
I nutted the shower pipe last night when I was left on me unsupervised. So we've turned the sink over. We've put this mounting plate over the two threaded bars. And what you've then got to do is get one of these nuts, screw it down the bar, and it fits like this. And obviously when I'm going to do that, you're not going to be able to see anything. But that's on there, screwed all the way down, so it's at the end. And let's tighten it up.
Go on then, tighten it up. Do you need a special tool for tightening?
You do need a special tool. You need a deep socket, or quite often not, they'll provide you with a piece of plastic that'll allow you to tighten that.
And have they supplied us with one?
And today, I haven't. And none of mine that I've got fit.
This is interesting. When I've got it on wide angle lens, if I've got your head in the top corner, it makes you look like an alien. Hair like that.
Yeah.
Stretches your head so it looks like you've got a giant brain.
Right. So before we tighten that up completely, we're going to put this bar in. This just slots in between the taps there. Comes out the other side, and what we don't want is that interfering with anything. So make sure that's not interfering with the metal. The other end then screws onto it. And that's going to make our plug go up and down. So we can now tighten that if we can get that spanner in. It's my friend's birthday today.
Is it?
Yeah, I bought him a boomerang to wish him many happy returns.
Very good. Is that the worst joke you've ever told in your life?
Right. Then we're going to undo this bit. And without throwing everything out, so we know which way things are going. So it's got a concave bit on the inside of that, flat on the other side. So keep them in order. That's concaved. Our little ball end has got to fit in there. And then we're going to adjust that so that goes in there. So a little screwdriver in there. Undo this little screw. And a little bit of manipulation, that now sits in there. That screw is going to get done up to become tight onto this bar, but what we need to do is take it all off first, so we know that's the right way around. Pop that on there, pop that on there, pop that back on, so that went on like that, then that went on, and then that went on.
It's all a bit of a fanny on, isn't it?
It is really. And then that goes back in there, so we know it fit before. So we can get that in there. Right, you need to position that like that. Position that onto there. And again, just have a bit of play around with a minute or two, make sure you don't cross thread, so it's going on nice and even. And then that should wiggle. So that's movement, that's good. Right, so what we need is we need to line that up and push that down to where we find is acceptable. And that wants to then be at the lowest point because we're using a pivot action. So that's now sent the rod inside up, which will lift up your waist. So this rod in here is now up. And if we tighten this up now, what you tend to find is you've got to fit these more than once. So we'll do it, and then after a couple of uses it'll just slightly move, and we're just going to come back and tighten everything up again. Let's go on like that, let's go on like that. And that now pulling on that end will lower the system inside. Yeah, and lower that. So that's working freely. And we'll just move that backwards and forwards a few times and make sure it's nice and free, and it works, that's good. Excellent. What we should be able to do, put that on the side there. And these are also adjustable as well. And these have got an end piece on, which is adjustable, but we'll just pop it in for the moment. See what happens when we pull it up. Pull it up, that's fine. We'll test it with water later. But that's fit flush. Drop it down, opens up. Let your water out. Hand wash basin, ready to be fitted. Let's move on. Well done. So we've put our two bits of pipe in from before. We've got the isolation valves fitted. We've got our waste pipe, and on there we've fit this. And this is called a bottle trap. Now I've done a little bit of cheating because it saves on some measurement. This is an adjustable bottle trap. So we've got the pipe in, we've come across to the bottle trap, fit that end in, and then as you see it won't fit. Well, for a couple of pence more you can buy an adjustable bottle trap, which means this now comes up and will fit in there, and it saves all that messing about cutting and measuring. And we've just got to get them screw threads just nice and up there. There we go, nice and on. That tightens, and now that saves that it. This is going to come round. These again are only put on hand tight, even though they've got a fit in. And again, we just make sure you get them nice and straight on. You feel what's going on now. That sits in there. So we can isolate the water should we ever need to by turning this with a slotted screwdriver. It's currently in the off position because it's across. If you imagine it's a gate, we're going to open that gate later on. And again, we're just going to do this one in this side. There we go. Water supply connected and our waste connected. All I'm doing is slowly turning the isolation valve on. There'll be a lot of air in the system, and what you'll get is if you just turn everything on too fast, you get loads of air out and it'll split and splutter. So we'll just let some air out. There we go, you see. So we don't want that full water on when we're doing that. Now get the cold on. Do exactly the same thing with the hot. Just nice and slowly on. Just let that air out. Come again, it's on now. Just air at the moment. There we go.
Is it not air though?
Not yet. There we go. So we've got hot and cold water now in the bathroom and running away nice with no leaks. And here you have the hot water to give your lovely sink, and here you have your cold water to give your lovely sink as well.